All right. So your revision assignment. This week we're really looking at revision. And so we're wanting you to reflect on that a little bit before you actually do your revision. This is just the next step in the writing process. We had the pre-write with the outline, you have the rough draft, then you have to think about your rough draft, what it is that you're going to fix before you do your final draft, which will be next week. So on here, just like in times past, I highlighted certain things that I really want you to pay attention to. The highlighted portions are not in your version. This part of encouraging you not to complete this assignment until your rough draft has been graded is really important because you need to look at the comments that I make. I tend to make a lot of comments, and they're not meant to overwhelm you at all. They're really just meant to help. Um, so take a look at what those comments are. If you don't remember how to do that, what you would do is you would go, oh, I didn't finish grading mine, but because I did my own, you would go to your grades. And just like you did for the outline, you will double click on the assignment itself and you can view your comments there. If you are unsure how to do that, please, please, please let me know. If you're unable to see your comments, please let me know. It's really important that you view those comments. So that has to be done first. Your response needs to be at least 150 words. I would recommend using a word counter to make sure you are hitting that 150 words. Anytime you're given a word count, you want to stick to that. If it says no more, make sure you're under it. But this one is at least 150 words. You can go over, do not go under. And there are 3 basic questions that you want to answer after you have looked at your graded rough draft. What are the strengths? What did you do really well? Everybody did things really well. What were those strengths? What is it that you're like, I did great on this? I don't really need to change this. This part's great. My ideas are great. Whatever it may be, what are the strengths? Then what do you need to work on the most? I mean, it's pretty basic. What are your strengths? What do you need to work on the most? And then the last part is, okay, then how are you going to actually do that? What strategies are you going to use? Again, it's what did you do well? What did you need to work on? And how is it you're going to work on those things? That's it. In 115 words. 150, not 115. The last thing I wanted to make sure that you paid attention to was the rubric. The first part is just, did you answer all the questions and did you go into detail about them? That is worth 80%. I do want to point that out to you. The content of what it is that you're saying is the most important. Word count does count. It needs to be at least 150. That's 10%. And then spelling, grammar, punctuation, all that fun stuff. That's 10%. If you have any questions on anything, as always, please let me know.